Do you want the highest converting ad copy, video scripts, and images for your real estate wholesaling business? Like, you don't have to spend a single dime on any of this information. I'm giving it to you all for free in this video. So sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the video as I get into it. Now, by the end of this video, you are going to know how to write your Facebook advertising, how to structure your video script so it makes sense, so it flows together, and ultimately what ads you should be running. Should you be running conversion ads, lead form ads? And none of this is based upon my word alone. This is based upon the most experienced real estate wholesaling investors in the niche who utilize Facebook ads to the highest extent. Now, let's use a big name in the real estate investment niche. When you think of real estate investing, would you possibly think of We Buy Ugly Houses, the company with the caveman in all of their advertisements? So you know they run a ton of billboard advertising, possibly even some Google PPC or radio advertising, but have you ever seen any of their Facebook ads? And chances are you might have or you might not have, but right now we can dive into their exact campaign and I will dissect how you can duplicate this or model it to have success in your own business. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we are gonna go into Google and type in Facebook Ads Library. Now, what is the Facebook Ads Library? The Facebook Ads Library is needed now to disclose and show which advertisers are running what ads after the huge scandalous lawsuit that Facebook was involved in years ago. So in the Facebook Ads Library, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be selecting all ads, and then we are going to see what We Buy Ugly Houses is currently running. So We Buy Ugly Houses. So we can see right here, We Buy Ugly Houses was created January 3rd of 2011. And we can go down to see which campaigns were launched in January of 2022. And then they have about 55 results that they are currently running ads for, which is absolutely incredible. Now, when you're looking at all this information, just remember that you're seeing behind the scenes of some of the largest Facebook campaigns ever created in the real estate wholesaling niche. And you can segment down to people in your specific marketplace if you know they're running successful ads, and you can duplicate this for yourself. Now let's dissect the We Buy Ugly Houses campaign information and see what they're actually doing. So we'll go to a campaign that was just launched, or an ad that was just launched January 11th of 2022. Now, what are we going to be specifically looking for? In each ad campaign, what you're going to be looking for is, are they running video ads? Are they running display ads? Are they shooting it to lead forms or shooting it right to the website to a landing page? What are the best and biggest companies doing? Because you can almost guarantee that they've tested this hundreds, if not thousands of times, with tens of thousands or millions of dollars in actual ad spend. So We Buy Ugly Houses, let's see some ad details. You can see right here that there are multiple versions of this ad. There's 11 different ones. You can see they all have different ad IDs, which ultimately means that they could be running these in multiple different states, cities. But you can see here, listing your home can be expensive and uncertain. Get a fair, firm cash offer and close with America's #1 home buyer. Very simple ad copy. It's only 3 lines. A very simple display advertisement. And what does it push to? You can see and model their headline copy right here, listing your house, what could go wrong? And then we will click on get a quote. So it just pushes it to a landing page. It literally models their homepage. You enter your property address and you go from there, or you can obviously call them. Now let's go back and see what other ads they have running. We will see the ad details here. Home repairs can become expensive and extensive quickly. We give fast, firm cash offers so you can save your time and money. Fixing to sell your house, what could go wrong? Again, let's click get quote. We are pushed to a landing page. So you can see with most of We Buy Ugly Houses ads, they're doing the same thing. They're testing different display ads to see which one converts better versus the other. And this is exactly what you need to do in your business. Now, if you want to model these ads for yourself, you should obtain similar results to what they are getting. However, the only unknown at this point is, what are they targeting as far as interest? So in Facebook advertising, there's multiple different tiers in the interest category, and that's something that you personally need to test. Now, what do I mean by testing? How do you specifically do this in your real estate wholesaling business? testing is needed regardless if you're doing direct mail, if you're doing Facebook advertising, or if you're doing any other form of advertisement, because we want to see what works. But testing requires money. So for this step, you are going to need to test and spend money to see what actually works in your marketplace, which interests are getting you the lowest cost per click but highest quality lead. Now, if there's any specific advertisers that you know who are having huge success with Facebook ads, I would recommend typing in their company name here, and I will just give you ours as an example. So CB Home Solutions. You can see right here what advertisements we're currently running. We have about 15 results, and you can see here, this is an ad that I literally just posted yesterday, I wanna say. Yeah, it was yesterday from the time I'm recording this video, January 28th. This one, January 26th, I edited it, and then we can go down here. Now, some of these have been running for over a year, almost a year. This was launched in May of 22. This one was launched in December of 2020. So you can imagine we are getting fairly decent results with these, and these are running since October of 2020, and we're still getting conversions today. So again, by modeling some of the highest tier ads in your niche, you can duplicate their results for $0 out of your own pocket. You don't have to join any coaching programs or expensive and uncertain things. And you might be wondering, Carter, doesn't this hurt your business, or doesn't this hurt the big companies that are running Facebook ads? And the answer is maybe. It might not, because what you can do is perfect it down to your specific area. These companies might be running in areas across the nation, whereas you might need to segment your audience to your local community so the ads have a better conversion rate and a better response rate. And with your test ads, what you want to do is run these test ads for 1 to 2 weeks at a time and see how they are performing, see what the click-through rates are, see what the conversion rate is, and ultimately remove the campaigns or ad sets that just aren't performing at all, that aren't generating you any leads, that have a low click-through rate. And if you want to see how I do this in our campaigns, click and watch the video right here on Facebook advertising, and we can jump into it together.